Hey everyone, and welcome to another gtaonline video here on the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how you can make millions of dollars with ease utilizing the current event week with the Counterfeit Cash business. Now if you guys know me, normally I can't stand doing the MC businesses. However, with the current event week with Counterfeit Cash being double money, as well as the Mansion's production speed boost, it really does make the MC businesses kind of viable again, at least for this week. And so I'm going to show you guys the ways of the Counterfeit Cash business and what I think is the best way to run it this week. If you don't own a mansion, then this probably won't be that useful for you as a guide because a lot of the strategy will be utilizing the mansion features. So to start off, let's say you don't even have a Counterfeit Cash business. Which one do you buy? What location is the best? Well, now that we have mansions, the location of the business doesn't really matter a whole lot anymore. I still don't recommend you buy the Paleto Bay location. That one's still horrible. It's never good. But if you buy in the city, then you'll have to go to Sandy Shores to make a far sale. And if you buy in Sandy Shores, then you have to go to Los Santos for a far sale. The Sandy Shores locations will be cheaper for you on top of that 40% discount on the business this week. And you'll of course also want to buy all the upgrades for it too, which are also on sale. But going back to the location discussion, this used to matter a whole lot more when you actually had to travel to the business to buy supplies for it. Now that we have the Master Control Terminal that you can buy products from almost anywhere, and also with the mansions now, when you want to sell, you can just fast travel to the business directly to start the sell mission. You don't ever have to really go there unless you're selling. So the location just doesn't matter as much anymore, though my recommendation is going to be the Sandy Shores locations because I just think it's easier to make some of the sales in the city, like the garbage trucks for instance. Driving on city roads is a lot easier than when it makes you go off-road or up hills in the country. That can be kind of a pain. The next thing that you're going to want to do is get yourself the car wash business. This is a no-brainer this week because Rockstar are giving it away entirely for free. So just head to the Maze Bank Foreclosures website and claim it for free there. And the reason you want to do this is that it gives your Counterfeit Cash product a 35% bonus to its overall value, just free value to the business at that point. Now let's go over some statistics of the Counterfeit Cash business, first without the boost from the mansions. So the cash business requires 2 full bars of supplies in order to max out the stock. And if you buy supplies, that means it's going to cost you $150,000 to max out that business stock, $75,000 per full bar of supplies. And I don't recommend you do this any other way. You always want to be buying supplies. Each bar of supplies will take around 2 hours and 40 minutes to turn into product, which means that in order to max out the business, it's going to take you 5 hours and 20 minutes or thereabouts before you can sell a full stash of product. Which is honestly complete ass and really not worth it at all. But what makes this so great is when you bring in the mansion speed boost, because when you take that into consideration and boost the Counterfeit Cash business, now we're getting 3 times the production speed. So a fresh batch of supplies will expel in just 53-ish minutes. And you will go from an empty warehouse to a full sale in just 1 hour and 48 minutes, compared to the dog shit 5+ hours without that boost. And when you combine that with the extra 35% bonus from the car wash and the double money this week on the Counterfeit Cash sell missions, a far sell will net you $992,280, almost $1 million in less than 2 hours. However, that's not even the most we can get because if we go and sell this in a populated lobby for the maximum high demand bonus, that's with 20 other players that are not in your organization, you earn 2.5% per player, which makes your sale give 50% more profit. And so we take that $992,280 and end up making a total of $1,488,420. So you can earn that every 2 hours with the production boost active. And we also can't forget about the other aspect of the cash business this week and what is also affected by the mansion production boost alongside the Counterfeit Cash business, the MC business. That's the nightclub cash creation category. This is also boosted when you boost the cash business, and it's also going to be paying double money this week alongside those Counterfeit Cash sales. So you could also go in and sell this in the meantime for even more extra cash if you want to. And you might as well, especially if it's just sitting at maximum and not giving you anything while also having that boost on. You're pretty much just wasting it at that point. There are 2 kind of big downsides to this money-making method though. Number 1, it's not a solo money method. If you want to sell a full MC business in a public lobby with a lot of other players, you're going to need at least 3 other players with you because you're likely to get more than just 1 or 2 vehicles. And I know not everyone has a bunch of people or just a group of friends to play gtaonline with. You could come to my streams where we do sell lobbies to fulfill this specific purpose, because I know not everyone has a group of friends to play with, so I like to do sell lobbies from time to time to help people get that max bonus from their business sales. And I'll also say it's very much worth it to help other people sell double money cash too, especially in full lobbies, because you earn like $100,000 as a helper if you do that in a populated lobby, which is crazy. When we did our last sell lobby on stream, I think I probably earned around like 500 grand just from helping people sell their full businesses. The other downside is that the mansion boost only lasts one real life day, and you can't boost the same business 2 times in a row. So you can make a lot of money in one day, but the next day you're going to have to boost another business instead. So you obviously aren't going to be able to take advantage of this for 2 days in a row. I think if you have 2 characters though, you can technically boost the cash business 2 days in a row if you switch off between the 2 characters. And since they share money between them, then you could technically make even more money that way if they both own the Counterfeit cash business on each character. But I also know not everyone has a second character to use for that. Either way though, it is still a very good way to make money over the next few days, and this is coming from someone who usually hates doing MC business stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.